Today we are going to have fun learning together. So these days we often talk about the sea. So I thought of diving under the sea using a submarine to see how it looks like. It is just a pretend, okay? So what things can we see under the sea? Yes, we can see the sand on the bottom of the sea, and the seashells and the rocks on the bottom of the sea, and the seaweeds and the colorful corals, and we can see the shipwrecks. But what are the shipwrecks? Yes, those are the remaining parts of the sunk ships, and we can see divers exploring the sea just like me, and we can see thousands and millions of creatures under the sea, like turtles, whales, sharks, like the whale sharks, and this is my imagination. I think there are mermaids as well, because mermaids are my favorite creatures under the sea. So today I thought of talking about the fish. So can you pretend to be a fish? Can you swim like a fish? Swim, swim, swim. What helps the fish to swim? Yes, the fins help the fish to swim. As you all know, the fish is an aquatic animal. But what is aquatic? Yes, aquatic means the creatures who live under the water. Fish can only breathe under the water. They can't breathe out of water. That's why the fish die when they are out of water. Shall we sing a song now? What song should we sing? Let's sing my favorite song about the sea, Bubble, Bubble, Pop. Okay, all together with me. One little blue fish swimming in the water. One little blue fish swimming in the water. One little blue fish swimming in the water. Bubble, 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 pop. Now let's get two little red fish. Two little red fish swimming in the water. Two little red fish swimming in the water. Two little red fish swimming in the water. Bubble, 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 pop. Yes, very good, everyone. You did great. You can use any colored fish you like in the song, like two little colorful fish or two little rainbow fish, or you can use your favorite characters like two little Anna fish, two little Elsa fish, two little Bella fish. It's so much funny. Why do the fish die if they are out of water? Because they can only breathe under the water, and they can only get oxygen from under the water from a special organ called gills. So when the fish are out of water, their part called gills can't help them to get oxygen and breathe. That's why the fish die if they're out of water. Do fish go to sleep? Yes, they go to sleep. Have you ever seen a goldfish lying down in the tank quietly on the bottom? Yes, it is how they sleep. We can't see it because they open their eyes and sleep because they don't have eyelids. But we have eyelids and we close our eyes and sleep. But goldfish sleep in the night time, but some of the fish sleep in the daytime and roam around in the sea swimming in the night time. Why do fish have scales? Because fish has a soft skin, so they use the scales to protect their skin. Because the scales is a very, very hard thing. Do fish have noses? Yes, they have noses. They use their nose for smelling what is in the water. Do you know where their nostrils are? Yes, they have nostrils on each side of the head. The water goes in from the front nostril and goes out from the back nostril. Do fish have ears? Yes, they have ears. When they are swimming on the surface of the water, when they hear a voice or footsteps, they quickly swim to the bottom of the water to be safe. Fish have good ears, one on each side of the head. We can't see it from the outside because it's really small. Why do some fish have whiskers? Some fish like carp and the catfish fish have whiskers, and they use their whiskers for finding the food. And when they find the food, when they touch the food from their whiskers, they can realize whether they can eat it or they can't eat it. And they can realize even whether it's tasty or not as well. Now let's talk about the sea plants. Do sea plants have roots? The plants and the trees which on land have roots to absorb the water and the food. But sea plants have no roots because they don't need roots, because they get everything from the water around it. And they have a small parts called roots, but they use it for standing, holding tight on the rocks and standing straight. Do sea plants have flowers? The land plants have flowers, and the flowers make seeds, and the seeds grow into new plants. But the sea plants have no flowers. Instead, they grow a small piece called lungs, and the lungs make the new sea plants. Do you have a fish tank at home? I know that you really love fish tanks, and you might put water plants into the fish tank. But why do we put the water plants into the fish tanks? Because the plants give oxygen, and sometimes in the water the oxygen may be a little low. And the fish may die without any oxygen. But the plants may give the oxygen to the fish, and the fish will stay alive. Did you enjoy learning with me about the fish? But now it's time for me to go to the surface to see the sunset. But we will meet again under the sea to learn about more creatures under the sea. Now bye! See you later, alligator!